Hi, my name is Elle. Welcome to Tacos and Shawarma, the podcast. We're here with Pearl
Energyy.
Pearl
Energyy. Let's go.
Pearl Energyy. And we're back with
What's up? It's your
Leo
boy
W. Or,
in the building.
or Leonard.
In the building.
He's back.
Yes, sir.
He snuck his way in here.
Let's get it.
Okay.
Overdue, actually.
Yeah.
They were asking for me back in the comments.
They were.
They were.
They liked you
Appreciate
because
it.
you have he has like a very calm energy.
So I just want to point out right now, I think that if we were American Idol, like that's totally Randy. Now, are you Paula? Because I think I'm Simon.
It's debatable. I'm not Paula, no.
So are we both Simon
I'm
or
Nicki Minaj.
You definitely giving Paula with the hat though.
Oh, it's because I didn't want to do my hair today.
Okay.
Do you think they're gonna be mad? Whatever.
No,
I don't
they're
care.
not gonna be mad about
right.
this episode at all. They're gonna be happy.
So, I want to tell me about yourself a little bit about you as an artist.
Yeah. From Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
So you're both from Louisiana. I get it now. I see
Hometown
what's
heroes.
going on.
I'm from Alabama.
Whatever.
One day he wants to claim Alabama.
I know,
The
it's
next
weird.
day he claims Louisiana.
No, I
weird.
can claim both of them. I'm one of them ones.
Man.
Shout out to Mr.
It's
Organic
pick
for
a
coming on.
side. Like, you do know they're rivals, like in sports, right?
Well, I have family that played for Alabama and, went to Alabama and, I have real ties in Louisiana too. So it's like, I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. We'll let him live his dual
But I do
life.
pick a side when they play their little
Whenever whoever's winning, that's who he goes with.
Yeah.
cap. Yeah.
Okay. So you're from Louisiana. You
Baton
live in
Rouge.
LA.
Been here 3 years.
3
Pandemic
years.
baby. Moved here during the
Really?
pandemic.
That's actually
Pandemic.
a smart move.
They were giving deals.
Yeah, they were left and right.
And yeah, so I'm out here obviously looking for elevation, came out here for opportunity and definitely found that. Music industry. I'm an artist, I'd say predominantly in rap, pop.
Mhm.
And then I also do my dab on the music business side too. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. Hoping to get into some reality TV too. Maybe this is the first step
Maybe it is.
podcast.
Yeah, there's always a first step to the second step, right?
Yeah.
I want to get on reality. No, actually, I don't know. I wouldn't want to get on something like a love and hip hop type because it's like too messy.
Yeah.
I would want my own situation.
Okay. Well, you've already got a team here for this.
Yeah,
Halfway there.
halfway
Facts.
there.
Facts. We went up this morning. I think the post went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, y'all follow Tacos and Shawarma on Instagram and YouTube. It's going up. It's definitely some fire clips there.
Why does Leonard never post the content? On his
Never.
own page?
Never. Even when he's in it, he
I
doesn't
don't
even
post-
repost it on his story.
All right, this is what happened. So I went to Miami back in May and it was fun and everything. But then a day after the event that I was working, I kind of just had a little time to self-reflect and I really just wanted to get off of social media and posting stories every day and even posting period because I feel like it's just when you're doing the real work and you're really out in the field, it's you'll be seen. You know what I'm saying? That's more valuable than Instagram, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But I do understand some people do need social media and they do need to do that every day.
Have you ever considered maybe a social media manager? So you can have internet presence and real life presence?
I mean,
Because you're on this podcast now. Just wondering.
I am, and this is probably the most I've been in front of the camera for some years. You know what I mean? I always been right there behind it, but never looking at y'all in the face. You know what I mean? So now it's I'm just starting to, you know what I'm saying?
Loosen up.
Loosen up a little bit, but
Find
I
yourself.
think before the end of the year I'll get back to posting my regular content and
What is your regular
usually
content?
I only post once a month. I would post once a month. I would post once a month.
Mhm.
But stories, close friends, I'm going, every day, every other day. I'm giving them some kind of, you know what I mean?
Most of the posts are gone in 24 hours, Leonard.
Yeah,
I've yet
For sure.
to see a feed
For
post
sure.
stick.
for sure. But that's just the real ones know. I got homies that don't have Instagram. Never had Instagram. You know what I mean? So
Because you're from Alabama.
No, it's nothing to do with Alabama. They out here. They in LA too.
No,
They
they're
don't
not.
want any social media. Some girls prefer dudes that don't have social media.
Oh, let's
By
get
the way,
into
if y'all
it.
really want to get into
Let's
this
get
social media
into
thing,
it
would
about
you
what
rather have a
girls really
dude-
want.
Would you rather have a dude that's commenting on girls' pictures, comment is crazy, but liking girls' pictures, posting a story every fucking hour? Or do y'all want, you know what I'm saying? Somebody he might have a page, but he really don't.
But he does construction and he doesn't care about social
He
media.
don't
Yeah,
do
I'll
all
take
of
him.
that. That's what I'm saying.
I'ma
So
take
that's
him.
my.
If
you know,
you're
So
like-
you want the blue collar?
I don't know what I want. Collar, white collar. I want the green collar. But I just yeah. I don't really like the social media. It's kind of like it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm dating a guy and then I see him like someone's picture who's pretty, I might,
You've dealt with that before?
yes. Many times. My ex was a horrible individual.
Does your ex do the little like hip dance that they do on TikTok? Is he on social media like
He's
that?
not on TikTok, no, but they
Okay.
like girls' pictures. Before, remember when they used to show you what you liked?
Right?
The activity of the
yeah.
other person?
I used to see him in the BBW fucking bitches. Like
Hell
these
yeah.
fucking
Ooh.
what are those tanks? I'm like, I'm not anywhere near that. So
One of
that's
those
what you
tanks.
like? You know what I'm saying? These
Yeah.
fucking giant
No, he like them all. baby.
Tokyo Tony type of
Are you
fucking
speaking for yourself?
300-pound bitches.
No, I'm not speaking. For
And a
myself.
lot
I'm
of these
just saying,
good-looking men who are in shape, they like the fat bitches. I don't know what that's about. What is about fat bitches that makes you? Is it because the dick can go? You have a big dick, and we can't take it all the way, but they're so fat that it can go all the way into them. Is that why you guys like these fat bitches? We want to know. Do they just give like crazy head? Like are they giving you money? What the fuck is going on? Because I don't look like that. And I want to know like what is the attraction to these fat bitches? I'm sorry. I love you too.
okay.
I love all the fat bitches.
I want to comment on that. And obviously, this is not from a place of judging anyone of any size. But I do believe that people who are more insecure in the way they look also have lower standards and are willing to do more for their partner.
Yeah.
As opposed to the people who know they look good. They're in shape. They got their stuff in order. It's like, I'm not going to do this because I'm already a boss but the people who, let's say, are maybe a little bit more insecure, they're like, I'm just going to do whatever my partner wants me to do.
Yeah, but these girls have a lot of followers. They're not just like these fat. They're like
so they're
guys.
They're
influencers.
fake followers though.
Whatever. They're like the chunky monkey legs. You know what I'm talking about? The chunky,
The
big,
BBWs.
fat, big everywhere. Like
Maybe I just have a different explore page, but
no, I'm
Well,
saying what
that-
I've
that
seen
could
men
be-
like.
that
They
could
be
be
liking this shit, right? You know about this, right?
Yeah.
What
of
is
course, I
the
can speak on
appeal? What is the appeal for someone to like a BBW, like a
Some guys just like different things, just like you like different food and different flavors.
But
Some
what is
guys
the appeal? Is it because the more dick goes in there, or what?
I'm not really into it, so I really can't. That's not really my style, so I don't know what they're.
But you know what it is with they like to fuck them, but they won't wife them, and they won't take them out in public, but they like to fuck on them. I'm telling you, I know this.
yo,
Well-
to all my kid fans, just know that this is a different.
They're not
audience.
watching this
Give it to 'em.
podcast.
Tell what
This
what
is
you mean by that?
vulgar
What do you
as
mean?
shit.
What do
My
you mean by
podcast
that,
is
Jay?
super vulgar.
I've seen the content.
Okay.
Just know that you won't get curse words out of me.
Mm.
But
You know what? I'm
I
trying to work
will.
on that.
I will
Hold
speak
on, what?
real.
You
and
don't
that
curse
has
at all? I'm sorry to cut you off.
now, Leo. You
Come
know
on
me
now. Well,
personally.
for the audience.
You
For
know
the-
me personally.
Well, no, we podding right now. Okay, so
Okay, well,
we got to talk about it. So
yeah, I
you
can
don't-
talk about it in a clean way, but I will keep it real with you guys.
I like the fact that you don't curse. I want to be like more like you. I just
Wow.
I can't help it. It just comes out. I don't even realize that I curse. I'm gonna try to watch for it because
Like,
it
you got
is
high
kind of
blood
wild.
pressure.
I think sometimes it's entertaining.
Mm.
I've gone so long without it. I just kind of.
No, you're doing good.
Well, you got
We
some
like it.
content. You do content. You don't. There's nothing in your content when you're talking about exes.
All right, hold on a second. Let me ask you
I'll
about
say the
this.
N-word.
Can I ask you something? Okay, I saw that you kind of stalked Drake a little bit for a little while.
Let's get to it.
So I wanted
Stalk?
to kind of a stalking type of situation. Is it
What
stalking?
was giving stock? Because we all were kids at one point, and we all were fans.
You know what it is? You're right. But maybe because I didn't really have a childhood, so I don't know what that's about. So
Okay.
it might look like stalking to me.
Oh, it's
So-
deep.
Like front row Drake, definitely.
But how old are you, if you don't mind
I'm
me asking?
26 now. So back then, I'm like 19, 20, 21.
Okay, you're young.
Yeah, you thought I was like a 31-year-old and like at 28 I was stalking?
I don't know. I don't know how old people are. I just know I'm kind of old,
Okay.
And I've just never done that. I don't go to concerts. I don't really do like, can I get a picture? Nah, I don't do that.
So that's what I was doing.
But
I mean, you were.
But
you
no.
were-
Hold
I
on.
mean-
I'm sorry to cut you off. I know I'm gonna stop. But I saw you. You went from this ages. You went to these concerts, and then out of nowhere, boom! You're filming him. You're like, I learned how to film just so I can. And then you're like, you're filming him,
Just to
and
meet
then
Drake?
he's showing me a picture. He's like, look, they're like best friends, and I watched the progression. I'm like, wow, you methodically planned that out.
She manifested.
You
that.
manifested and planned it, and you probably had like the vision board type. You're one of the vision board type peoples that like put all the pictures on the vision board. I like that though.
I am, and I
Okay.
did. I think that the real moral of that story was that it can happen for anyone.
Sure.
Now how it looks, I'm gonna get different types of perceptions. The stalking, I've heard that, but I've also heard, wow, like you have inspired me to go after who I would like to work with, and
You seem very useful. Like
Thank you.
you could figure anything out. Like you could
Oh, for sure.
like I could trust. I feel when I saw your shit, I'm like, that girl, like she can do anything. Like I got that
Appreciate
like
it.
vibe from you that you're one of those people that can get shit done.
yeah, I think that a lot of times also being like a woman in the music industry, sometimes it's intimidating for people who don't want like women to come in. And that has nothing to do with Drake. I'm just saying men in general. Like sometimes I've actually had to deal with, because I do come off as very confident and know how to get things done. I have had to deal with a few gatekeeping instances, but I always find a way around.
Well, where do you get the resilience and the strength to fight through that kind of stuff? Do you just
Well, the first thing I'm gonna say obviously is I have spiritual foundation. So we all, I'm sure I've heard of Jesus. I am a Christian, so I think that I keep my roots there. And then as far as like when people come around and let's say they say you can't do something, or people try to tell me exactly what my limits are, it used to come from a place of like trying to prove to others. When you're coming from Louisiana, you want to flex and you want to, stun on them, and you're watching Birdman and Lil Wayne, like, yo, let's do this. But then it came from a place of like, all right, I need to just do this for myself and my family, and not try to like prove to others, because that's going to come around in a not good way. I want to like have a good reputation and relationship with people.
Shout out to Jesus.
Amen.
He was Jewish, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Here we go.
No, I'm just
Shout out
saying.
to him though.
I have,
for sure.
I have
Yeah, I would just
Shout-
want to, put that out there.
Yeah, that's good to put that out there. That's what he wants you to do.
yeah, for sure.
See,
Spread the
Yeah.
word.
Godly people are great. We're like amazing.
Yeah, and I don't want to sit here and tell you guys that like I've never sinned in life or anything like that. No,
We all
It's,
sin.
Come on now.
It's just having the relationship.
For sure.
Mm.
So, what do you think about being friends with your ex?
Which one?
Get right to it.
Yeah. Any like being friend if you're dating someone and then you guys break up, are you still cool after?
Depends on what you're
Whoa.
trying to do in life. Are you trying to move on? Or are you trying to get back with them? Because in my experience, when you're still friends with your ex, like there's like an energetic block
Mm-hmm.
towards attracting a new good person.
Mm-hmm.
Because you always have this tie, whether it's like a soul tie or memories and then imagine when a new person comes along and you tell them, yeah, I talk with my ex every day. We still hang out. Like that's baggage,
For sure.
What do you think?
I think it's hard for guys to do that because girls, like, if we try to move on, the girl is like,
Leonard
you
tells
better
his,
not be talking
his
to your
friends
ex
he loves
and-
them. What do you think about that? If a guy tells you I love you, are you in a relationship now? If you're
Leonard has
sleeping-
never told me that, and
No,
I
no,
think
no.
that he did it for a reason. Because
No,
I would
no,
be playing with my
not
emotions.
Not you.
She's my friend, and I've never told her.
If you sleep
So
with
what
a
does that
guy,
mean?
if you sleep with
I'm
a
just saying,
guy,
I've never said that.
if you sleep with a guy and he tells you he doesn't want anything serious, but then he tells
right.
you I love you after, Is he your boyfriend? Or are you believing that he doesn't want anything serious? Like, what does...
I think he's manipulating you.
He's manipulating... Like, how?
He's trying to get in your head and have you thinking about him all day.
Okay. So it's...
Is that what happened?
Is it wrong?
Wait a minute. Am I playing mediator? Is that what happened?
Well, no.
We're not sleeping together.
No, I'm just listening.
Is that where you were going with this?
We're first talking about Leonard saying that. Okay.
No. He told me he has friends that he has situations with, but then he tells them, I love you. And I said, that's not your friend.
Leonard, I believe, has yet to come to a place where he truly wants to be with one person, honestly.
That's not what I'm asking, though.
Is it anything wrong with that?
No. Forget that. If a man tells you, I love you, and is sleeping with you, is he your boyfriend now?
No.
No? What is he?
He's a liar.
Nah, he can really love you. Like y'all don't have friends that y'all like love. Y'all don't have friends that y'all tell y'all love them.
If you're fucking someone, they're not your friend.
I'm saying, do you have friends?
Stop.
Do you have friends that you don't? That you're not fucking?
I'm not talking about not fucking. You. If you're fucking them,
what's the difference?
Huh?
What's the difference between you telling your friend that you love them and then automatically when we have sex, all of a sudden it's different?
Physical boundaries have been crossed. Like a friend and a hug, that's like there's no confusion there. But when you go into like exchanging souls and like doing all that,
soul ties.
Yeah, like what? You have just connected with this person in the deepest way possible. This is past a conversation, a hug, a handhold, anything. And you think that the words don't hit harder? Like what?
No, definitely. I mean, but people say all kind of stuff when it's...
Listen, if I'm fucking you...
And they're wrong for that.
Yeah, they are. If I'm sleeping with you and you tell me you love me, just know that I own you now and you're my boyfriend.
If he says it during sex, it doesn't count, though.
It counts, and you're mine.
It doesn't count. If you say something to somebody's
I don't even care what he's saying.
While y'all having sex, that's not like...
Huh?
Niggas say everything. I'm gonna buy you a Birkin. we going to the Benz lot tomorrow. Look, that's
weird.
What?
Yeah.
So that's what you're saying you tell chicks what you're gonna buy them?
He's saying he's a liar.
I'm saying people.
He's just telling us how much of a liar he is.
People are doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like while you in it, I love you.
So I want to tell you guys that I actually have had no recent experience of any of this. So you guys are informing me.
I don't either. This is his life. It has nothing to do with me because a guy would never dare to play with me like that.
From a male perspective, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all what goes on. That stuff is cap.
He said, I'm gonna buy you a Birkin.
That's the best one.
You lie about Birkins? That's that's kind of weird.
And then they ask
I'm
about
not lying
because
it doesn't count during that time.
So while you're having sex, you're thinking about Birkins? That's kind of weird.
It might be a Birkin, it might be a baby. Who knows?
Oh, that's even worse.
I might tell her, we're gonna have a look. Yeah,
this is why we're supposed to save this for marriage. So the stuff you say can be true.
I agree with that. Save sex for marriage?
Yes. I'm with that.
Did you?
I have fallen short of the glory of God. I've sinned, but I have turned abstinent, and I'm 3 years strong now.
3 years? I'm a year and like a few months.
Let's go. Winner, join the club.
And the more that I listen to men talk, I'm just like, yuck.
Aren't you looking for the pure one?
I'm just like, you guys are out here doing all types of weird stuff, and I'm just not with it.
Y'all don't want the pure one, but then y'all think y'all want the pure one. So then when the pure one comes, it's like...
Pure? Pure how? What does pure mean?
I guess that just meant one that will respect the fact that let's save it for marriage.
Oh, there are none of those.
You don't believe there's any? There's got to be some.
There are dudes out there that haven't had sex before.
But there's ones that did and then waited.
You don't want those.
No, I don't want those dudes. Okay. A virgin?
No. Ones that have sinned, but then they also turn their life around too. Where they're just like, okay, let's honor God together and let's wait.
Where are those guys?
Maybe church.
No, they're not. They're not anywhere. They don't exist.
But y'all wouldn't want that either, because when it gets to the heat of the moment, like
what moment?
Whenever it gets sticky, you know what I'm saying? When it gets hot and heavy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know.
How is it even getting there?
A cash app.
A cash
Wait
app?
A minute.
A date?
Hold on. One date is getting hot and heavy?
No, I'm saying sometimes the date can get
I mean,
there.
I guess if you're young
Sometimes
and
it
stupid,
doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't,
Yeah, if
but
you
you
don't
have
have
a different vibe with different people. You know what
that's
I'm saying?
true. That is true.
Certain people just like
A man should never be able to control you in that way, though. If you
they're
have your
not
own
controlling
boundaries.
you. You want to do it. They're
No,
not controlling you.
we don't.
I haven't met one guy that I want to sleep with in a long time. Like, I'm turned off by
You're
men.
scarred.
Yeah, I'm turned off by men. They make me sick.
That's all that is.
So-
you just don't want to.
Yeah, maybe we sit in two different seats on our reasons,
Oh,
but
yeah.
we're both doing the same thing as far as waiting.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I've like my exes and stuff, like we've been in situations where it's like, dang, we just can't cross that line, so we had to just pull back.
You have a boyfriend with no sex?
Yeah.
I never
For how
heard.
long?
I've never heard of this.
How long?
Mm.
We dated for about
how
8
long?
months.
8 months.
Yeah.
I've never heard
No
of
sex.
this. Never heard of this.
Yeah. Like we never
Mm.
crossed that line, but we broke up for other reasons.
And then y'all broke up, and he waited for 8.
He knew from the beginning. I tell him in the beginning, like, hey,
We not having sex.
yeah, like I've been abstinent. I'm not, first of all, I fear God. So I'm not going to do that and then mess up my whole life since I've already like made that commitment, you know?
Mhm.
I feel like if I go back into sin in that way, like God can like take a bunch of stuff from me, you know?
Just from that one.
Man, it's real. Like that one, I feel like that one is different than like telling a white lie. Like that one is like, but
That one's
everyone's
deep.
in different places in their journey, you know?
Facts. All right. So speaking of journey, like, are you looking for love right now? Are you looking for somebody right now? Are you not looking? Are you y'all?
I think earlier in the year I was like really obsessed with like finding someone
Mhm.
because I had this like fear of becoming super successful and potentially being alone. And I was like, yo, I need to get with somebody now.
Let me ask
What
you
are you looking
something.
for? Oh, hold up. Go ahead.
No, go.
No, go ahead. Because you do for one. Go ahead.
Huh?
You
I'm
do
not-
for a
this-
question, you know.
This is not. I don't.
I was
care.
gonna say, what
Run
you
it.
looking for? You know, like, what is it that you? Because I asked her this the last time I was on the pod. Like, what do you know what you looking for?
Yeah. I think I'm looking for a single man with no children who's in shape, business savvy, Christian, clean, hygienic, nice smile, family oriented, and
You're wild. You want a lot.
Right.
You're asking for a lot.
I
and
mean,
you're not.
hey, you
putting-
asked me.
Yeah, but that's
It's like Superman every time.
It's kind of
I
wild.
mean,
Every time you ask
did
that
I say
question.
one thing about must be an athlete?
you
must
said
be a.
you said athletic.
I said in shape.
In shape
That's athletic.
is athletic. What's in shape?
In shape means your body looks toned and you go to the gym.
Girl,
You want them in shape, go to church, go to school, take the kids to school, cook.
No,
Wait, we
kids.
didn't even say
Goddamn.
we
No
didn't
You
even say
want
nothing.
him to do everything. Take out the
No.
trash,
Okay, gender roles. I agree.
of course.
Gentlemen,
you
chivalrous.
agree? You agree with gender roles?
Some of them. I know it's a new
Well,
age
which
now.
ones do you not? Because let's get into it. Because I had this conversation with somebody recently. Actually, in one of my previous relationships, it was kind of a topic. So,
Okay.
what do you think? Like, what are the guys supposed to be doing around the house? Like,
So it's about the house. There's other stuff.
well, just gender roles. Period. Like, what are we supposed to be doing? It's like the norm. We
I
supposed to
still
know to
agree
do
with
these
chivalry, like the whole door opening and
Okay.
car door, building door, elevator buttons, Basically the woman shouldn't touch a thing.
The woman shouldn't even.
The woman should not even touch a thing if she's with a man. That's my opinion though. Kind of classy.
Elle,
what?
you agree? Is that like the norm?
The norm? No, guys are weird these days. But I
Oh,
mean,
where are you attracting these guys?
I'm not attracting nobody. I'm not even around any guys. But I've been around. I'm older than you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've just seen. I also like, the successful, the athletic. I like those guys too, but they're shit.
Yeah. Where are you
Yeah.
from, by the way?
New York.
Okay, yeah. And you're also more like, New
Mm.
Yorkers are like,
So my problem is like Nicki Minaj, right?
Mm.
I don't have a problem with Nicki Minaj. I love you a little
Shout
bit.
out, Nikki.
Like, okay, she's successful, right? Nicki Minaj is successful. It's been
Right.
hard for her to meet a man on her level, so she ended up marrying her first love or whatever, and
How
having
do
a
you
kid
know
with
that was
him.
the case? How do you know she wasn't waiting for that man to come home?
That is not the look, girl. That is not it.
Why
How you
is it? Is
know?
it because he's not like famous, like Wayne or something?
Bro, he's ghetto. Like, he's super ghetto.
How do we know?
Because I seen him doing the whole thing with Offset, and the way he just like stands is like a
That's-
jail pose, and like
Hey,
That's
she
internet.
want him like
That's
that.
internet though.
Nah,
you never
dude.
know how somebody is in person. Because like, if we watch all the clips from the show, like this is not Elle.
look, Oprah
I'll be around.
and Stedman, like at least he's wearing a suit. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting
Mm.
quiet. He's just like playing his part. This dude, we don't understand what's going on with this dude. It doesn't go together. It
Mm.
doesn't go together.
I
She's
think it
too
goes
powerful.
I think it goes perfect together.
What about perception? Oprah's husband has to look and act a certain way. Do you think Nicki Minaj's partner
if
has
you're-
to have a rapper kind of tough image?
No, but he should just play his part. You know what I mean? If she's
Play
paying all the
back.
she's
That's what
she's
it's
paying
about.
all the bills and she's taking care of him, and we don't need to see you on the internet acting tough, calling
playing
people
the
out,
back.
acting
He
weird.
playing the back.
No, he's not.
He is. He can't help that his girl is Nicki.
I don't know. I just don't like
That
it.
man
I
can't
just
help
don't
that.
want that fate for me. I don't want to go out like that.
So what are you more of
No.
a ASAP Rocky Rihanna?
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes.
Nicki went out the real way though.
I'm with that.
I knew
And she has more money than him, and that's okay.
I'm
You know what I
just
mean? But
saying.
he's got his own shit going on, and I'm with that.
Man,
Yeah.
Can you imagine being in jail and you come home and your
Good
girl
f- but-
Nicki waiting on you?
Do you know how much she
Oh my
verbally
goodness.
abuses him on a
Man,
daily
what are y'all
basis?
talking about?
Do you know how she talks
You know what
to
kind
him?
of feeling that is when you come home and Nicki Minaj probably in a
Listen.
Sprinter just like,
Bro, do you know how she
Man,
probably
that's
treats
cra-
him? Do you know how she probably talks to him like he's a
bro,
dog?
that's
You
small
think?
things,
Yes.
man. That man not worried about
We
that. That man
any
worried
woman
about
who's
that
making
bag.
money and has a man who's
You-
not bringing anything
Man,
to
shout
the
out to
table
you,
but
bro,
himself,
man.
we're talking to you like you're a dog. I'm
You got
sorry.
you one.
That's what we're doing.
Okay, now I want to comment on that and say I think it's based on the type of man you're dealing with too. Because some of them that play house husband, they don't allow that still. They be like, hey, I'm carrying my weight in a different way.
What's house husband? If I'm worth $100 million, you don't even need to be a house husband. I have a maid, I have a cook, I have a clean. So
It's not the
really,
same.
what are you doing?
You need that person there that really cares about what's going on in your
Disciplinary to
life.
the kids, I guess.
Or you'll crumble.
Yeah, he's
If
a
you
great
don't-
example.
If you don't have that person,
I don't know.
Elle, what
don't
do
have
you
that-
want? You're
I don't want anything. I
I told
just
you
want to be
already.
on Spotify. I just want to manifest like how she manifested her life.
So go stalk
I
Spotify.
wanna-
Maybe it'll work out.
How? I don't know how.
You saw
I
hers
want
with
to
Drake.
manifest a Spotify deal so I don't ever need a man for anything.
You still gonna need a man.
I bet you the guy
That's
that's
the
probably
craziest
like
part.
in charge of the Spotify department for podcasting, he might try to holler at you. Corporate job.
Hit me up.
Hey,
No,
I'm just
the
saying.
corporate guys, they don't like me. You know who likes me? The fucking
The trappers.
like the muscular,
'Cause you're
the tall,
savage.
the tall, muscular guys who fuck everybody and like are cute and have the big dicks. The athletes, the athletic type of dudes that just will break your heart and stomp on it 1,000 times over and over and over.
Okay, Elle,
Those
Elle,
are the
Elle,
guys
Elle.
that I attract.
Yeah,
I want
talk
to tell
her,
you one
'cause
thing.
she-
I want to tell you
she's
one thing. I'm gonna keep it
scarred.
so real and to the people. Y'all need to realize half the reason for what you attract is because of what's on the inside. So, Elle, are you doing this to people? Are you crushing hearts too?
No, I'm not.
She definitely got some
I'm
savage
not.
in there.
I'm not crushing hearts. I
She
mean, I
is.
have. Unfortunately, I have
She
before.
could do it easy.
But I'm not trying to. I want to just be cool. I want to wake up, make breakfast, walk the dog, go on a hike together, figure out what we're doing for the day, and just chill and watch movies, smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like just chill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to go out. I don't want Chanel bags. I don't want any Louboutins. Like I don't even want a baby. I don't want anything. I just want to chill and cuddle and watch TV and smoke and eat.
If a dude
And make
told
money.
You, if a dude told you that he needed a baby, would you?
No. I mean, depends who. Like
Mm.
there's only like
So,
one
yes.
guy would have a baby, but it would have to be like crazy circumstances. Like,
Would you want to be married to him?
yeah, we're married already if we're talking about a baby.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Just making sure we're there.
Yeah.
Y'all married already. You're not having no more kids.
But the thing is, if I'm married to someone and he has kids already, I don't see the reason for us to have kids. I have one kid, which is a lot for me already. So like, I don't really want more.
Oh, really? You do?
How old? He's 3.
Oh, that's fun.
Super fun.
You should bring him on here. Straight entertainment.
Do you think you even like available like emotionally right now?
Right now?
Like, you know how they say emotionally unavailable? Like, do you think you're
I don't think
available? Do you think you're emotionally
There's
available right now?
nobody out there for me.
What does that mean to you?
To me, it just means like you've already like got over all of the things that have
Past
happened,
baggage.
and you're a better person. You know, like you're available, like you're not just sitting in that.
But you're also just open too for new stuff. Because some people could be over past stuff, but still don't want nothing new. You got to be like willing to bear emotions of someone else's.
What do you think it means? What you think, Elle? Are you didn't answer the question. Do you think you like available emotionally? Oh, I'm hitting it.
Do you?
I mean, like it would take a little bit. You know, we'd have to be friends first. You know what I mean?
So
like
you want to build up to it.
We'd have to build up to it. It's not just like gonna happen. But I have to be attracted to you first. Like I have to like be physically attracted. If I'm not physically attracted to you, it's probably
what are we doing?
It's not gonna work. So that's the problem. I'm only physically attracted to like
1%
What about
of
some
the
people out of the
population.
country? You ever tried that?
out of the country.
Like some Europeans or like
They're not gonna know what to do with it.
African
They're not
men?
gonna know what to do
African
with
men?
what?
You want to?
They're not gonna know what to do with.
Nah.
What do you mean by
But
that?
you know what? The Africans follow me. They love me.
What do you mean by that? They're not gonna know what to do with this. What does that mean?
A man from a different country, you think he's gonna know what to do with all this?
All of what? What? I mean,
All this?
All
the
the
nut-
New Yorkness. Like I need a man from New York.
Okay, so
I
you
need a
want
New
someone
Yorker.
who can like dominate your
Yeah,
dominance.
yeah.
Okay.
But like not in a like abusive way.
No, just
you know,
like
because we can't cross those lines. You know, because I think New York, you know, it can come off like that. So I need a man that I respect.
Yeah.
And I feel like New Yorkers, they're used to aggressive girls.
Yeah, so they know how to handle you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get
I
that.
can see that.
So yeah, if a guy from like France, he's gonna be like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
American girls.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I think they got something out there. Y'all ever got like one of those dating apps and like did the passport thing?
I don't do dating apps.
Are y'all doing that? Or y'all paying for
Yo,
the
I want to
passport
tell y'all
option?
about this expensive dating platform I found out about.
Tell me
Okay.
about it.
So during my journey, when I was super obsessed with finding someone, it was to the point where I was so frustrated with options, I started exploring past the typical dating apps.
Okay.
And there was one platform I found online called Tafiki. You heard about that?
No.
Tafiki.
Yo, Tafiki is it's like an online platform where they curate your dates for you. Like you have a person assigned to you as a matchmaker and they match your profile based on what you want with someone else based on what they want.
And how much is this?
Yeah, that's the problem. That's why I didn't join.
How much is this?
Yo, it's like 20 grand
Oh, what?
for like 3 to 4 months. I'm like, yo, if you invest in that much into your dating life,
20 grand into your dating life?
Like,
I mean, you gotta think
is
about
that
the
what
type
it
of-
takes nowadays to
20
really find a really qualified person?
20,000?
Like, you're going to pay that money. Do you believe in paying money to find someone or like destiny and
I
fate?
think as a man, we do that already.
I don't
We
believe in
already
destiny
paying.
and
We
fate.
already paying for that.
Okay,
we gonna
but you're,
spend
but you're,
20,000 on a girl in 3 or 4 months.
but those are,
No, you're not.
I guess you should
Yes,
get
you
the
are.
platform
No, you're
then.
not. You're not spending 20,000 on a girl
Hell,
in
for
3
a
or
dude,
4
let me
months.
tell you something. For
You
a
guys
dude
are all
to-
cheap and you want us to pay
Bro,
for
for a
everything.
dude to
We're
bag
hip to
L,
it. We
for a
don't want to
dude to
do it.
bag
We're
L,
turned off by it. We don't like it. And
He's gonna have to come with at least 20 grand a month.
Okay.
Okay, well, maybe those men should get on the app because y'all are investing in
That's what I'm
low-tier
saying.
women and then complaining
Are
and
they
missing
not?
out on the high-tier ones.
Hell, for a dude to bag you, wouldn't you have to make like 20 bands? Like he have to give you 20,000 a month, damn near.
Hey,
No.
hey, where they
Think
at?
about it. Think about it.
They're not. Nobody's giving me 20,000 a month.
Not
bro.
20,000 a month, but like maybe 20,000 every 3 months. He gonna spend that on expenses
No,
for
he's
you.
not, bro.
Y'all
Not
gonna go on
today.
trips. Y'all
Man,
gonna wanna
show
go out
me
to
where
dinner.
them dudes at.
You gonna want to go out to
No,
dinner
this is
every
just
week.
This is just bullshit. This is a
It's
bunch of
not.
bullshit.
It's
All
not.
these guys want us to pay for them. We don't know where
That's cap.
where the old school men are that used to pay for dates and open your car door and bring you flowers and
They're
not
out
start
here.
acting like you owe them pussy because they bought you a steak dinner. That's weird. I don't even want a steak dinner. Take me to Chipotle. I'm cool. Like, I don't need all this weird.
Elle sound fed up and tired.
I'm fed up.
I'm telling you that.
Look, it's because I have a little more experience than you, and I just know what's out there, and it's just like it's getting worse and worse and worse. Like it wasn't this bad like 10 years ago. Now it's just like, what the fuck is going on? Like these dudes have like this secret gay shit going on. Like you don't know what's going on. Like they're in the closet. Everyone's fucking. Like they're painting their nails. They're in the closet. They're sleeping with men. They're sleeping with women. They're not telling you that they're bisexual. We don't know what's going on. We don't know. I don't.
Are there still genuine men out there? Some people would say it's regional.
Maybe in the South.
Yeah,
that's
gonna say the South.
I heard the South has good men. I don't know. I've never been to the South. Maybe I need to go to Texas. That's what they told me I need to do. But I can't picture it. You know.
You got to go to Louisiana.
I don't know if they're there. I don't know.
You know,
it just doesn't even sound like it.
All my home is 6 feet and up. Like.
What does height have anything to do with it?
Well, that's just the starter. Like most girls, you have to pass the height requirement to step up to
Is that really the first thing you think about height?
When you see a dude, let's say he just minding his business. If he's short compared to if he's 6'4",
I don't want a 6'4".
It's gonna change
6'2" is
things
cool.
before he even gets
after
to
6'4", after 6'4", they have a different brain makeup. They're retarded. the past the 6'4", they just become more retarded and retarded. You can't you can't connect with them. They got issues because they have like this giant complex.
Is giant man syndrome?
Yeah, they do. So once you're past 6'4", I can't fuck with you.
They know what it is.
But I'll take a cowboy. I like cowboy. I like horses. I'm with the cowboy shit.
The cowboy.
That's what Elle said. She wants a simple life, no kids, sit outside, smoke and chill. Does sound like a cowboy.
Yeah, and ride horses. Yeah, I'm with that. The chickens.
She's
and
already
eggs.
got the Eskimo hat on, y'all. Look. Yeah, go ahead and DM
you're
her.
Not doing that.
I'm doing it. If you have a ranch and a rich family with horses, like good horses, and some sheep and goats and chickens and shit, and you got somebody taking care of it, I'll just move myself in, and I don't need any of this shit. As long as you could take care of me, we're good. I'll just chill on the ranch and the farm.
Okay.
I'm with that. I like the men who get dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you like the hands-on.
Put the
every girl
hands
does.
in the soil. Like, I like that
Milk
shit.
the cows.
I'm with that.
Well,
like the jeans. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the jeans with
the boots. I like that shit when they're like, I'm going to put my boots in the soil and fight for Arkansas. Like, I like that shit.
I think you guys just learned Elle's kink. Like,
but I don't know. I've never had one of those guys, but every time I see them online, like the fighters, like the MMA fighters, I'm like, ooh. I like that.
Okay.
Is he red pill? Is your dude red pill?
Of course.
100%. Red pill.
Not like too crazy. Not like I hate women red pill. Because there are red pill people that hate women. I'm not with that. That's weird too. You guys are gay. Incels. But yeah, like I want him to be like, right leaning. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Of course.
Okay. It's a little bit.
Even though I told people I wasn't going to talk about politics anymore, so we probably should just move on.
Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, that's
right leaning.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Not all the way.
But what I'm saying is everything I'm talking about doesn't exist for me.
Elle, let me come on this show. Let me give you some game. You older than me, but let me give you some Pearl Energyy game.
Okay, go ahead.
So, you want to change this or you want to keep living it? Tell me that.
No, I'm cool. I'm cool where I'm at.
Okay. All right.
You want to keep living it.
Okay. So if you do want to keep living it, keep saying it. Okay. But when you want to change it, just stop saying it.
Okay.
And
then just go to Texas and try to find the guy there.
Just start saying
church in Texas.
I know there's somebody out there for me. I'm gonna find me a cowboy and we gonna live our life.
Say that you're going to do it.
Yeah, then it's gonna start to head towards you.
That's that positivity. And
but New Yorkers are not really cowboys, so I don't know. I'm confused myself.
You don't know what you want.
So you do want a New Yorker? You rather a New Yorker over a cowboy?
I don't know. I never had a cowboy. It just looks interesting to me when I see them on Instagram with the eggs. Like, oh, I just got these eggs for my chicken. That's like really foreign to me, and I like it.
She don't know what she wants, but that's okay.
But I haven't seen what I want. Where is it? I mean, there is. Yeah, it's not there.
It's not there.
Life is perception, so everyone here is making decisions every day.
Facts. So, what's your go-to move if you want to talk to a dude? Like, how do you get at him? Like, if you see somebody across the room and you're like, man, he attractive, I want to talk to him, do you just stare or do you drop like a scarf or like how do you
drop a scarf? I never heard that
That's
before.
old school. That's old school. Drop a little.
And then have him pick it up.
Come on now.
But if he's across the room, he's not gonna pick it up.
No, you're gonna walk across. You're gonna walk in front of him in his vicinity and drop
I'm
it.
trying to think of some things.
Are you
that
the
I've done.
aggressor?
Me?
No, her.
I used
Or
to be, but then I was like, I don't want to be too much in my masculine. Like I do that enough in work.
Mhm.
So in the like, if I go out, like I'm trying to think like what I would do. Maybe I don't know. Just pick a small conversation.
Listen, y'all don't understand how hard it is for guys to talk to girls.
Why is it hard?
Because it's the thing. All right, I'm not saying it's hard to talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying like in the club or like in that kind of party environment, once you really pick a girl, you can't just like pick that one and then keep going to that one and then go to that one.
Yeah, they see
like,
you going around.
Yeah, once you pick that one, it's like either you strike or you hit.
That's true. I never thought about
For
that.
y'all just got constant action coming around the room at all times, giving y'all the little eyes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all up there doing y'all little shimmy or talking to somebody and they just looking.
I want to say this. I want to say that most likely your husband or wife is not in the club anyway. Like,
well, any event, not just a club, just anything.
Parties, it's like,
even a party.
I think a large majority of the success of your relationship has to do with where you meet them. Have you ever heard of anything successful happening? Oh, we met at the club or the strip club, or like the party relationships only last so long. I usually hear more about like the grocery stores or like some sort of like.
That's not real.
Oh, I
That's
had
just
met somebody at Walmart before. I kept.
I've never met someone at a grocery store because I think that's too common. But I think more of like a setting where it's your setting, not just a social setting. Like, what do you think?
It's hard to meet these guys these days. Everything is online. I don't even think men approach women anymore. I think they're scared.
Nah, men definitely approaching girls. But see, that's what I said. My perspective different because where I'm from. So I don't know. In LA, I can see dudes being incels. You know what I'm saying?
I had to realize about LA dating scene. Like, I've learned that everyone, if you're not from here, you moved out here for career. So people are not prioritizing dating anyway. It's not on the top of their list. So the dating scene is low. There's emotionally unavailable people because it's not people's priority.
So it's just hookups.
Yeah, it's like quick pleasure schemes. It's not really like when have you really heard like people move to LA and then they eloped, like they met, like they're not focused on that.
Facts. I met a girl in LA.
But she was a lesbian dyke.
Are you?
She just talking. That was a good one. Nah, she was a cool little vibe. You know what I mean? We met at a work party. You know, like at a function. But I feel like if you're not on that, like,
Elle, you are wrong, yo.
She's wild.
You know, you were almost about to marry that girl.
You were? Oh shit! I didn't know it was that serious. He told me she was a liberal and he didn't want to be with her.
He said a lot.
Is
that what I hold on? Is that what I said to you too?
There were moral conflicts.
Stop trying to build a case on me because it's not gonna stick. I'm really like that. Like if I tell you something like this, what it was. Oh girl, we got her right here. She didn't know we was gonna bring that up. She's not gonna lie for me either.
No,
it was that.
It was what, the liberal shit?
That was a part of it. I mean, I know she probably gonna see this, but
that was a part of it.
Was but a part
the
of it,
real
she was
tea
a great
was
girl.
the real tea was Leonard never makes it past the third stage of a relationship. He always quits.
What's the third stage?
The power struggle. So that's the part where you start.
What's the power struggle?
That's the part, like in a relationship. So the beginning is like the dating phase.
Okay.
The second is honeymoon. Everyone knows this part.
Honeymoon
no one
phase.
talks about the power struggle. That's the part where y'all break up.
I like the honeymoon
That's when you
stage.
start to realize, wait a
That's
minute, I
fun.
don't like how they do that. Why you don't do that way? Do this my way, you know? And you start to flaw find. And instead of coming to full acceptance of that person and being like, you know, you are the way you are. I met you this way. I'm going to accept you and you accept me. They just nitpick at each other so much where they end up breaking up because they're like, we're not compatible. That's when they say we're not compatible. But the people that make it past power struggle, they get to commitment phase, and that's when you're supposed to marry.
So you saying right after the honeymoon is when I bow out. Basically,
yeah,
what
because
you're saying.
you start to realize who the person is. The masks come off, and you're like, I'm out.
I don't think it's just him though. I think it's a lot of us like
No,
that.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But
'Cause
my
you're like, this is
my
getting-
honeymoon phases be lit though.
Aren't you tired of honeymoons? Don't
See,
you
Elle don't know me. Like my
Elle,
honeymoon phases be lit.
This is the part you gotta
We
know.
be at the baseball game.
After you get past the
jumping
power
out the
struggle and you
plane.
go to commitment,
you know,
and then you
How
actually,
do you know? Have you been there?
I got to commitment phase with one person.
Where are they?
commitment phase.
They don't live here.
But you're not with them.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
The
I'm
distance.
still low key in a little commitment phase. but
So
yeah,
so I got to commitment phase with one person.
Mhm.
Distance was the main struggle for us. But after you get to commitment and you go through that, the next phase is the best phase. That's the part.
marriage.
It's called the bliss phase. It's where you relive the honeymoon phase, but
Mm.
you fully accepted the person as they are.
Oh, you read this in a book, I'm assuming?
I
Sound
study
like it.
emotional intelligence.
Oh, I like that. That's
Yeah.
cute.
Emotional intelligence. That's really big.
So imagine
Okay.
actually being able to like take your mask off and live honeymoon with someone. Like that sounds worth it.
Right. I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet.
No.
I had one amazing man in my life, and I was on and off with him for 10 years, and he was the best guy I ever met. And I'll never. Well,
Is
what
he
hap-
married now? Is he married?
Oh,
Is
you're
he
fixing it.
married?
You're fixing it. Good
I'm
job.
fixing it. Is he married?
No.
So what's going on?
Well, I had a kid with someone else.
Oh, so he saw that as
Is that disqualification?
disloyal.
Well, it's not that. It's just that I feel like it'll never be the same. Like now you're gonna be a stepfather to a kid that I had with someone else when
man
you
said,
met
"No,
me
sirski."
first. You know what I'm saying?
Did he disqualify himself or did you disqualify him?
Man, listen.
Well, I just know better. It's not gonna work. You know,
Oh.
because he wants me to be sorry for what I did. And
Oh,
blah,
he
blah.
doesn't accept the decision you
Sorry
made?
for what you did.
Yeah, he wants me to like be sorry or something. And I'm.
You didn't cheat on him, right?
No, I didn't cheat on him, but I kind of like broke up, let him on, and then broke up. I took shrooms. You want to hear the story?
Wow. Let's get
Okay,
to it. Story
fuck
time
it.
with Elle.
All right. So I met this guy when I was 14 or 15.
Mm.
He was like my best friend.
Mhm.
And then we started dating like when we were like 18, 19. And, you know, I was a rebel without a cause. I was always getting in trouble, and he was always like trying to save me.
Mm.
You know what I mean? He was always like trying to fix me, trying to save me, trying to like, you know, and like, I guess I found like he was like safe to me. So I was just stuck to him, but he always saved me. So like I moved to LA, and like anytime I was in a jam, one phone call and he would just come through, like financially, emotionally. Like if I wanted to open a business, he would like research the fucking industry I'm in and then send me like a whole report on it and why I should, the pros and cons of the business and why I should or shouldn't get into it. And he was just like
Yeah, my
that
type of
person that
guy.
knew the answer to every single question I ever had, where he made me feel stupid.
He's
Like
a real one.
like if I went to Bali, right, and I sent him a picture of me and this chef, and he was like, oh, that's the Lithuanian fucking flag on her thing. If she's Italian, why is she wearing a Lithuanian cross or whatever? Like, he just knows everything. Like, he's a fucking encyclopedia, right?
Facts.
And we knew each other for so long that I kind of got bored. I just got bored. Like, he was like so safe, and like he was one of those guys, not really on social media, goes
Well,
fishing every day.
That was the problem right there. You said
he's a
so
man-
safe.
Yeah,
was a
and the
man's-
board part.
No, and
was
he
boring
said
and
something to
safe.
me. He said something to
That
me.
means he's secure. Go
He
ahead.
said something to me. He said, I just want you to be in a bikini in the backyard and not do anything. And when he said that, instead of like, oh, that's a good idea, I was like, I don't want to be in a bikini in
I
the
want to be a
backyard.
boss chick.
That's
Ding,
what,
ding, 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 ding,
that's
ding.
what I fucked up. I was 26 when
Independent black women.
Got
Let's
him.
talk.
yeah. So that was stupid. You know what I mean? So I took shrooms. Okay.
Yes.
So we were still together. He was going to marry me and everything. He was going to move to LA
How
from
old is
New
this
York.
guy?
He's like my age.
Okay.
I think he's like 30. He's only like 2 years older than me. He's like 38 now.
Mm.
He's worth millions. His family, his father died and left him everything. Anyway, he was going to buy me a ring, buy me a house, but he always like, oh, LA's so liberal and da-da-da-da. So I was like, I'm going to be out here with him. He hates, he's going to hate everyone in LA. He's going to complain of why did I bring him here?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because he's like, LA's way different than like New York. He's Irish. You know what I mean? So I was like, he's gonna come out here and blame me for everything, and then I'm gonna be in the backyard in a bikini. Like, I don't want to be doing that. I want to get to it. Like, I want to hang out with these rappers and it's like stupid. It was stupid. So I took shrooms, and while I took the shrooms, I just was like, oh, I can't do this. So I called him the next day, and I was like, I don't think I want to do this anymore. And he's like, are you sure?
What?
I was like, yeah.
So you self-sabotaged.
I self-sabotaged. He's like, this is the biggest. He told me. He said, this is the biggest mistake you're ever gonna make in your life. Are you sure you want to do this? And I was just crying, and I said, yeah. And I just broke it off.
I have a question.
So much feedback,
especially because you a boss chick and you a boss chick too. Like, do you feel like you have to pick one early on, like in your 20s, early 20s? You have to say, okay, either I'm gonna go get this bag and be a boss chick, or
yes. You have to pick one. And I would say, if you have a millionaire boyfriend who wants to marry you, pick him.
I think you have
pick
to
him.
I think you have to pick which one you want to do first. Both can be accomplished.
No. You can't be a good mother and a good career woman. You have to pick
one. What about the Tiana Taylors and the Sierras?
Tiana Taylor, didn't her and
they just broke up.
Iman separated?
They did?
Yeah, they separated.
Tiana Taylor and Sierra? Sierra is like, she's not really, like, she's just chilling.
Okay.
She's rich as fuck.
She had her run.
Yeah, she did her thing.
But
and now
that's a
she's
celebrity.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
so can you choose career first and then go mom after?
If you're a bad bitch like Sierra, maybe.
We have to stop basing our lives on celebrities.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's like a whole different world. We are regular humans.
We in that world.
Yeah, we are in that world. I mean, you're in that world. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm in that world, but I'm saying
I'm
like
not in that world.
Yeah, so like it's different.
So
for
what
us.
y'all doing this podcast for then?
Trying to get a Spotify deal.
To
That's
get
what I
in that
told
world?
You. No, I'm trying to get chilling like rich. I'm not trying to hang out with celebrities. I've done that already. Y'all are weird as fuck.
You know why? You know why I mess with it? The Tacos and Shawarma podcast is really like a podcast, and it says it in the bio. It's a dating show for regular people. We not on here with all the cap. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that over here. We not over here with all the bullshit and the hee ha ha, fuckery.
Well,
we really giving them the real shit. And
when
if we want to ask, we gonna ask.
When I saw that bio, I thought that meant the audience. Meaning, like, that's who you're appealing to.
Yeah.
I didn't know you guys were saying that's what you were
Well, it's for
trying
both.
to do.
I feel like that's my opinion. I feel like it's for both.
Listen,
like,
I just want to give advice to women out there because I'm a little bit seasoned. If you have a good man, don't think you're going to find a better man somewhere else or leave him for a career. That's stupid as fuck. If you have a good man, stay with him and build with him and just be happy with what you have. Stop thinking there's something better. There isn't. There's not anything better out there. Stay with the good man. Because we get bored and we're like, oh, maybe I want to fuck with this athlete. They're gay anyway.
I want to
stay with your man.
I want to comment on the boring thing. So here's what I learned in my emotional intelligence.
I like it. Go ahead.
So the reason why boring turns people off, women and men, there are men who run from boring girls, is because people love toxic.
That's the thing. That's why he liked me. Because I kept him on his toes.
Toxic.
You know why?
Yes.
Because
Let's talk about it.
Because
I say that all the time too.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Do your
I have
homework
the
on
real
people loving
reason.
Toxic.
Okay.
People love toxic because we have been brainwashed to think that love and passion is supposed to be a chase. It's supposed to be this struggle to get. But the safety of a secure person is actually healthy. And so it comes off as boring. But that's the more stable one.
Oh, no.
So y'all need to stop running from the real.
No,
Right.
I agree with that. Stay with the
Facts.
safe dude, 100%. Because I think, I feel like I'm a little toxic. And that's why these men...
Elle,
Well, no,
at least you called it out
the
yourself.
grass ain't
No, I
green.
know I-
The
I
grass
know
ain't
I am.
always green on the other side. Is basically what you're saying. But at the same time, I think it's just in our chemical makeup and also programming for us to really want those hits of dopamine and like you want your nigga to yell at you every now and then. You want him to grab you and say, "Hold on, babe,
But
stay right here."
you know what that is? That's childhood
Yeah,
trauma
That's
what I'm
that y'all
saying.
are trying to relive.
It is. But
You need
for
to
all
clean
the
that up.
toxic people like me, find the safest motherfucker you can find. The most boring
The boring
motherfucker.
one.
There needs to be one boring one and one crazy one. You can't have two crazies.
You
I've
just
tried
gonna be
it.
with the boring.
The
and-
two
and be-
crazies
and the
is
crazy
like,
gonna be the side nigga.
Have you been with a crazy?
That's what
Yeah.
y'all do.
Oh my
The
God.
boring gonna be the main nigga, and the crazy gonna be the side nigga.
No side. No
Yeah,
side.
that's how it goes.
That's also
The toxic
It's too much.
person
No
is
sides.
going to press every button of familiarity that you know. They're going to make you feel unworthy. They're going to make you feel not good enough. They're going to make you feel unsafe, powerless. And you're going to be like, this is so familiar to me. This is what I deserve. Y'all need to stop. Like, y'all need to stop this low self-esteem business and rise up and realize, do your inner work and you will attract better people.
Do your inner work,
Mm-hmm.
but you still like toxic.
I mean, a little toxicity.
You can do all the inner work you want. You still want the toxic
Y'all
dick.
want toxicity because then
A
your
little
kids
bit,
are going
a
to grow
little
up and
bit.
see that and they're
I
going to
said
think
a
that's...
little bit of seasoning, like Offset said, just a little bit. You
You
know
don't
what I'm
have
saying?
toxic kids then.
Okay,
It's gonna be toxic.
Well, you know,
Toxicity.
toxicity runs the fucking world.
Ooh, good
But-
toxicity.
I want to say, it's like I say I want to save, but then it's like what I'm attracted to is like the furthest thing from safe.
So what are you going to do, Elle? Because
Nothing. I'm gonna sit here and get a podcast. I'm gonna get a Spotify deal and go live in a hill somewhere with my horses and my chickens and my little assistants that clean everything up, and I'm gonna be chilling, and I'm cool with that.
It's not a bad
Okay.
life. That's not a bad life.
so
to-
you're
to
okay
live.
if you never got another partner again.
I've accepted that fate
Why?
because I have.
You know you can change that, right?
Mm.
Like, what are they gonna do for me? Just cuddle with me?
Be a companion, be a support?
It's
Where
a
are
reason
they? Do you
why.
know how hard it is to be with me? Do you know
No,
what
I
I'm
don't.
like?
No, I don't.
Oh my God.
Regular.
Regular? Okay.
I'm not.
So why don't
I
you-
haven't been with her.
That's what I
but
was going to say.
have-
Why
hold on, I
don't
was
you
about to
two
get to
guys
it.
just...
I haven't been with her, but I have been around her a lot,
Uh-huh.
and I will say that like she not like abnormal as she thinks she is.
Mm.
That's the funny part. Like she thinks she's like
No, I
crazy
just like my space.
and like trauma, but
I
she
like
really
my
not.
space.
So
Really
I want to
normal.
give you one more gem, Elle, because I'm dropping so much. Are you familiar with like attachment styles?
Mm.
Attachment styles? No.
So you know how people love to categorize people based on zodiacs and like a bunch of nonsense
Like
to
trauma
put people.
bonding?
Like they basically try to put people in categories based on either their birthday or like, okay, for example, when they talk about, about the 5 love languages,
Yes.
that's like basic emotional intelligence. Here's how you connect with someone: physical touch, gifts, whatever. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Attachment styles it's a way to define why you attract the types of people you attract based on your childhood trauma and what you perceive to be your truth of self. So I'm going to tell you right now, Elle, everything I've heard, your relationship history, the things you're saying, you sound like a fearful avoidant.
Oh, that's cute.
A
I gotta look
fearful
that up.
avoidant.
She put me in a little category of a book. I love that. That's cute. A fearful avoidant.
What does that-
That makes sense.
So
I'm
it's
scared, so I avoid it.
scared to get too close, but low key want to be
No, I
close
would
with
love- I
someone
would
at the
love
same
to
time,
be,
but
I just don't
been-
see
yeah.
it happening.
yeah. So you self-sabotage in the past, like
Yeah.
fearful avoidant.
Okay.
Learn something
She's
every day.
smart. I like it. I like smart bitches.
Pearl Energyy.
I really do. Thank you so much for coming. We're getting on our last minute, so it was
Yeah.
a lot of fun. It went by really fast.
Thank you guys
He
for
thought we were
having me.
gonna argue with each other, but I'm glad that
We all learned here, I think.
Facts.
And I'm glad we
Facts.
could share it
stay
with
with the
guys.
safe guy. It's always your best bet
Mm.
if there's any left.
You guys can find a way to make it spicy, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Travel.
And it drops. You want to do anything? You want to, let the people know you got going on? Or whatever?
Yes, I have a book coming out.
You
It's
should buy it.
it's gonna be called Through the Door, by Jay DeValley. It's about my story as I broke through into the music industry.
Okay.
I could see you as I'm getting like a, what's it called? A clairvoyant message. I could see you as an author. I know you want to be an artist and, I hope that works out for you, but I can see you being like, you would be like, it suits you to be an author of
Thank
a
you.
book.
I see myself as like a female P. Diddy, Rick Ross type.
I love that.
So let's write
That's
books
a
and do
vibe.
music.
Yeah, for sure. You can do everything, but I could totally see you like
Yeah.
writing a book. It's cute.
Okay.
I love it.
All right,
Buy her
all right.
book Through the Door, right?
Through
By
the
the book.
door.
Through the Door, and listen to her music,
All right,
Pearl
you know.
Energyy.
Pearl
Yeah.
Energy.
All right.
And thank you, Leonard, for coming
No problem.
and helping out.
Love y'all.
And that's it.